rough block in now. Who says I should just finish the portrait, and who thinks I should turn him into Gandalf? Gandalf it is, my Gollum! See him on the playground. You are a good Gandalf, I like it. We will now Gandalf him. And I just want to show you that watercolors, which is the most difficult of mediums, is a fun plaything in the right hands. You can use the right colors and lift anything and change anything. Can I have my hands? For a long while I was leaving my body to the Glasgow School of Art until I heard they made life drawing an elective. They don't get my body. Well, he's about to be Gandalfized. Watercolors you're not supposed to be able to lift. That's the main thing. Once it's down, it's down. Once you've lost the white of the paper, you've lost the white of the paper. That's supposedly what people say is the drawback of watercolors. Nonsense! Oops. My white paper! What I mean is, by the time I actually get the colors down there, that will look white. Alright, at this point, you and you are going to swap. Alright. You probably saw this on one of the late night monster shows. I'm now going to take his brain, put it in here, and I'm going to take his hair and put it in. So...
Like a bastard look, child.
No, you need to empty your mind. Ah, that's it.
Let's go for Ali. Because that's what makes you look like John.
Isn't this the fun part? You get to grow up and put mustaches on people. The hobbits are on. I lost them. I left them in Moria. The Balrog high five.
Nobody just walks right into the water.
Oh, well said. Nobody. Okay, stop doing Gandalf impersonations. You're scaring the children. Gandalf. We'll never make it. We made it.
Turn down the pirate route.
Okay, I just know I want it here, roughly there. You laugh. This will look exactly like Gandalf by the time I'm done.
On holiday.
On holiday. Young Gandalf. Only had the black beard, yes. Now the hair. Nice Gandalfian hair. Notice I want it to flow a little more, hence me going back and forth, trying to find exactly the right kind of water. Now let's see those Gandalfian eyebrows. I was always thrown by the description in the books. His eyebrows stick out beyond the brim of his wide, wide hat. And get all 20 channels in the Hobbit Town. Now, do we want him to smile or do we not? Not. Gone. Smile gone. Still looks happy though, huh? Huh? Non-happy mouth. But notice the happy isn't just the mouth. The happy's coming from the eye. So we will now make him an exquisitely sad Gandalf.
Smile at me.
Don't smile, don't smile. We want the sorrow. So what I want you to do is have an arch back, proud mane, face your body towards my hand. Body. Turn your head, look up there. Ah! Look at them eyes! Those eyes in there, right? So I am erasing these. See? Gone. Gone, gone, gone. That's why we use this kind of paper as opposed to arches! My nemesis. Oh, that looks even worse. Come on. So now that we've got him not smiling, back to our other brush, which we're going to abuse roundly here. Go away. Don't want that shoulder line. Instead, the shoulders down to here. That gives him a little more dignity, right? Yeah, they're kind of goofy, right? Not kind of Gandalf-y yet, but the reason he looks goofy is he's got ears. I swear, you get rid of these ears, he's not going to look goofy. God. It does change, doesn't it? Notice now I'm drawing with this brush here, like drawing with wedge brushes. Very easy to get wide and sharp, just depending on how you tilt the brush, as you all know. Changing the shape of the nose, because I like that nose. It seems to go with the face. Whee! Let's lift it out there. The other thing that's making him smile is the mustache is up. We put it down, use the smile. Everything about this is about how much water's on the paper, how much water's on the brush, how much pigment is on the brush. Everything. And control of that, even though I'm being very flippant with it right now, is everything. Everything. So really, if you want to learn watercolor properly, you sit and practice forever and ever and ever, just having control on the brush. You'd make little puddles of dry, little puddles of wet, mess around with that, put things down, lift, you know, do what I'm doing right now. Because really what I'm doing, while you're all entertained by this, is I'm trying to remember what it's like to paint with watercolors. I haven't used these in a year. And I'm remembering, yes, I can blend. Okay, good. Check that off the list. I can blend. Good. Check that off the list. What did you say? Don't say it.
It looks like Bill Bailey, British comedian. Who my wife says I'm not allowed to not grow my hair a lot like Bill Bailey.
I hope he looks like Gandalf.
Kinda.
That's okay then.
Yeah, he does. He kind of looks like a crazed musician, Gandalf.
And I do. I've deliberately kept the eyes big and wide and open, which is also adding to the somewhat goofiness of them. They won't look like that when I'm done. Just that I really love the big reflection that I'm catching in there. Almost put that in my mouth. I felt the urge. It's happening. That means I didn't
used to do that to me.
all the time.
Oh my god. Pointed your brush in your mouth.
All the time.
At least you don't have a cup of tea next to you.
I have drunk my water dish thinking it was my cup of tea. This is why I am the way I am today. So just for the heck of it, let's... Anyone have a long beard? Probably not.
Alistair wraps up his long hair.
Part of it too is let's relax the lips a little in the middle.
You're going to tie in a bow at the front, aren't you? I wanted to knit my hair or something earlier, didn't you?
I said braided.
Braided, that's right.
Oh my god, that's perfect! Here's the rubber band. I never thought of that for Gandalf before. Absolutely do that. Oh, that made it. Perfect.
Yeah.
And turn even more to the side of your body.
Got it.
That'd be the lower part. Yes. Let's start bringing in the real colors here. That is the beginning of the combination of ultramarine blue and Indian red. Look at this. It is just the world's greatest color. So notice I'm working a lot wetter within wetter down here because I want big, huge puddles of color. Still just drawing it in. Sketching the light. Don't join those two. Because if I do, I lose this area. That's the beard, as such as it is. So very often I will come in with a light color like this and start to feel out the drawing when I find something I like. And I start to knock in bigger values like this.
Well, the very first time you picked up watercolor.
Yes, hated it. Hated it for a decade. I wanted it to be oil painting. And then one day, I got over hating it. I started to love these washes. But you know, I would do that and go, ah, it's so translucent! Look at all this mix of colors! I'll never get it to look the same. You always want to leave little sparkles of paper until the very, very end. Whee! Lift. Thank you. So you're trying to get the values in there as fast as you can. Those are dark. Wee, 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 wee.
Sorry for Alex, he's the only one who's not allowed to look at the picture.
What's that?
So I feel sorry for Alex, he's not, the only one not allowed to look at the picture.
Oh, he can glance in between. Thank you, by the way. Thank you very much for posing. And for posing. So these are just washes of Indian red and ultramarine blue. I want that to be a soft highlight, so I bring clean water here, and I need to move on down. I want to soften that edge. I guess I will let these join now. Maybe they're good. One of the amazing things with astounding eyes. Just clean it up a little bit first. So this is one of the reasons you want a very tough watercolor paper. You don't want it to flay up on you when you start to clean it. There's the equivalent of erasing the shape. I don't care too much because I can just leave the background in there. So if I have little bits bleeding off, it's going to look here. Show it through. It looks really nice. 90 pounds, so it's not that heavy, but it's pre-stretched. Glossy mold-made acid-free watercolor paper.
Cold press.
No, it's not. The surface means it has no surface. You really can't lift the color. Really, truly can't. The last ditch, I think. You go and get some dilute it so it doesn't eat right through your paper or your brushes as it did for me the first dozen times. And then apply it. Let it soak in. Back with lots of water. Lift and it'll also take you back to the white paper. So that's the surface. Poundage has nothing to do with the surface. So you can have a high-grain surface, a rough surface, or a non-surface, which means there's no surface. Oh, yeah, that's what I mean. So that's a bad paper. Yeah, it's called arches, really. I didn't say that. was Arches. Arches is evil. Because, you know,
I think that was
everybody
your
loves it. I mean, I just got a bum dish of it. So that's the equivalent of my underpainting. So that's blocked in. To make it real now, I begin to glaze colors on top. Okay, very transparent washes. So I'll bring in the vermilions and the nose and the cheeks and stuff. I'll bring some cool colors into the forehead. Sorry, you have to get your forehead. Great forehead.
And a smile now that you said he has a great forehead.
I do have a great forehead. Good shape here. Let it dry tonight. If you wanted to do it tomorrow, then I would have him come back. First thing I would do, even before that, is put a wash on this. Knock the background down. And begin to work on all the little details of the face, bringing in colors into the cheeks, bringing in the proper color to everything. This is a monochromatic sketch. Now I want to just give it the color. And I think that's good. Thank you. That's perfect. I think for tonight, what I'm going to do is slip in, just to have something here. Green, blue, and get red in the painting. I'll always mix that in with other stuff. Yeah, now I start to bring probably some of my yellows in, or the greens. But I hope that has allayed the fears of anyone who thinks watercolors is not interchangeable. You can literally do anything with it.